इंग्लिश पेडागोजी का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है। ए चाइल्ड लर्न्स his/her first language in a friendly setting, tutored setting, formal setting, natural setting. The function of the language acquisition device as proposed by Chomsky is to help children understand their parents, understand universal grammar, understand any one language, understand that it's easy to learn a language. इसका हो जाए अंडरस्टैंड 3 या 4 में से होगा अंडरस्टैंड एनी वन लैंग्वेज, अंडरस्टैंड दैट इट्स इजी टू लर्न ए लैंग्वेज। आई थिंक ऑप्शन 4 मार्क। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, ए चाइल्ड मूव्स फ्रॉम पटना टू मुंबई, शी हैज़ इंग्लिश एज वन ऑफ द लैंग्वेज इन स्कूल एंड शी इज़ एबल टू लर्न मराठी with her interaction with peers and people from her neighborhood. What do you understand by this? Learning both languages is language acquisition. English language learning is language acquisition and Marathi language is language learning. उल्टा बोल दिया। English language learning is language learning and Marathi learning is language acquisition. Yes, option 3. Next question, which of the following is not related to the behaviorist theory of language acquisition? Operant conditioning, empty vessel, trial and error, social interaction. Which of the following is not related to the behaviorist theory of language acquisition? सोशल इंटरेक्शन तो होगा, ट्रायल एंड एरर भी होगा, और फ्रंट कंडीशनिंग भी होना चाहिए, एम्पटी वेसल आई थिंक मार्क एंड नेक्स्ट read the following statements and choose the correct assertion. Learners acquire languages since they are genetically predisposed to do so and their environment does not play any role in it. Reason, the learner-centered classroom environment has a great impact on language acquisition. Learners acquire language since they are genetically predisposed to do so and the environment does not play any role in it. Environment does not play any role in it, ये बिल्कुल गलत है, प्ले करता। द रीजन देखते हैं, द लर्नर सेंटर्ड क्लासरूम इन्वायरमेंट हैज़ ए ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट ऑन लैंग्वेज एक्विजिशन। ए इज़ फॉल्स बट आर इज़ ट्रू आई थिंक। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं 6 नंबर, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स इज नॉट ट्रू ऑफ लैंग्वेज लर्निंग एंड एक्विजिशन? लर्निंग ऑफ मदर टंग एंड होम लैंग्वेज इज लैंग्वेज एक्विजिशन। सही है। लैंग्वेज लर्निंग ऑफ ए फॉरेन लैंग्वेज इज लैंग्वेज लर्निंग, ये भी सही है। लैंग्वेज लर्निंग टेक्स प्लेस इन ए कंटेक्स्ट। ग्रामर लर्निंग इज इसेंशियल फॉर लैंग्वेज लर्निंग, यस बिल्कुल सही। लैंग्वेज लर्निंग टेक्स प्लेस इन ए कंटेक्स्ट। तीसरा। नेक्स्ट 7th, लैंग्वेज इज ए सोशल कंसेप्ट, दिस इंक्लूड्स द आइडिया दैट लैंग्वेज इज एक्वायर्ड थ्रू social interaction, correct. Inherited, learned through conditioning, innate capacity. Language is a social concept. This includes the idea that language is acquired through social interaction. Next, at number, the psychological factors affecting the language learning of a child include the interest. Psychological factors affecting the language learning of a child include the interest of a child in language, parents' encouragement and in motivation, environment in which child is placed, reward and punishment. hmm A B C D I think all. ऑप्शन तो all नहीं है, शायद डी नहीं होगा, ए बी सी. यस. Procedural syllabus of language learning are organized around Procedural syllabus of language learning are organized around grammar, vocabulary, topics, tasks. Grammar. Learning a language is a matter of skill, acquisition, process, product. I think acquisition process, ये दोनों में से confusion है. Learning a language is a matter of acquisition. I think 2 मार्क किए हैं. चलिए देखते हैं कितना आया. सबमिट. बहुत बुरा कंडीशन. The function of language acquisition device as proposed by Chomsky is to help children understand their parents, understand universal grammar, understand any one language. Yes, I understand that it's easy to learn. Understand universal grammar. The function of language acquisition device is to understand universal grammar. Next. Which of the following is not related to the behaviorist theory of language acquisition? Social interaction not related to the behaviorist theory. Behaviorist theory क्या है? Behaviorist theory of language acquisition includes operant conditioning theory. BF suggested that children learn language through operant conditioning. Language is learned through imitation and reinforcement. Trial and Thorndike believe that children learn language through trial and error till they finally succeed. Empty vessel behaviorism states that when an individual is born, the mind is like empty vessel because all the behavior is learned from the environment and experiments. Hence, it is clear that social interaction is not related to the way. Social interaction related to the constructivist theory of language acquisition. Which of the following statement is not true of language learning and acquisition? Learning of other time. बहुत गलत हो गया। थैंक यू सो मच।